I have 14 siblings between half, step, and whole. And that's because there's so many marriages and divorces and remarriages amongst my family. So specifically my parents. I always tell somebody, I'll name my siblings. If you can name them when I'm done, I'll buy you a drink. Well, my dad, he remarried. And he remarried a woman who had 8 children: Arlene, Darlene, Charlene, Francine, Danny, Johnny, Gary, and Jerry, who are my stepbrothers and sisters. But they're also my second cousins, who already had the last name of Osborne when my dad married my stepmom. It's okay. We're from Kentucky. Nobody cares. If you've ever seen Sesame Street and you heard the song, which one of these things is not like the others? Which one of these things doesn't fit? And that was me. It was always me. I lost him in 1999 when he died, but it was different. When you lose somebody to death, especially a man, a son, right? There is this expectation that you carry on the family name. There's proud bond in being the son of a man and carrying forth his legacy. So when you lose him in death, there's a certain amount of honor. When you lose him to a lie, not only did I lose him again, but this time I felt the fool, right? I, I, I felt as though everything that I had established inside of me was somehow a falsehood too.
How were you the following days, weeks after that, if you remember that time period?
Oh, I absolutely remember that time period, and I was like every other NPE, I believe, that has had the DNA surprise. I was in shock.
But just the sheer amount of people, and I'm sorry, but some of them are very frightening that she brought around you guys as children. So many. The I don't know even understand. At one point, it sounded like you were living on a different building on the property because there's so many. I can't remember now. Was it if it was foster children or vagrants? But it was
Yeah, so
wow.
it started off. My parents eventually uh, ran they called it the one way farm. A house that started off with late teens, older adults, but we would have up to 7 foster kids in our house at one time. We already had 7 kids.
Oh my.
So, and the 7 kids that were, of course, being fostered all had issues of some sort. Maybe not issues of their own, but I mean, they're in foster care for a reason.
Yep.
My bedroom had 6 bunk beds in it. It was me and 5 guys I don't know.
Oh,
They're not my brothers. Right. But here's the other thing, guys. You have got to talk to somebody about this. You cannot bottle this up inside. This is corrosive. This